This is the Alliance Dispatch. Do you read us?
Hello, welcome to episode 10 of the Alliance Dispatch. I've just bullied Michael into moving his microphone, so you'll just see the red cable straddling there for the next 45 minutes-ish. Today we've just got Michael and not heard a peep from him in about 24 hours. He could be dead.
It could be. He may have gone out last night.
Yeah.
He was just asleep on his couch.
Yeah.
It's possible.
So how are you two doing? Michael, we've not seen you in, I don't know how long, quite a while?
Maybe like, we're on episode, is this episode 10 or is this episode 11?
So this is episode 10. I'm just scrolling back. The last time you were on was episode 2.
Oh, that was a while
You've done one episode since the block rotation.
Was that the one that he came in halfway through as well?
No. No. But I don't know what happened. I don't want to play it because then it's going to cause some audio issues. So if one of you two want to work out what episode that was, it was just called Stay Spooky, which is so generic. And then followed by Sorry It's Been a While.
Oh,
I see Jay waving his TIE fighter, TIE swarming mat, so it might have been just after Liverpool.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah, that was like 6 months ago, mate. Well, welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back to the channel.
Hello. I've just been grinding offline, getting the reps in off camera.
Yeah. How many PQs have you picked up since? None? Any showdowns though? You must have won a showdown.
No, we've spoken about the one showdown that I've won. Jamie did win the most recent one that we went to. I was nowhere to be seen. Got DE_destroyed by Boba Datavolt.
What a time to be alive. So what you're saying is the grind has gone very well so far then.
Oh yeah.
You've been off on the grind and it's going well. I love to hear it.
Yeah.
Love to hear it.
Yeah. Don't you worry, Spain, I'll be back in fighting form, hopefully, just...
Yeah.
All roads lead to Spain.
All roads, especially mine and yours, not Stephen. Stephen Road leads to Sheffield. So he doesn't even have to practice.
No, that's my plan, isn't it? I'm gonna win I'm gonna win a tournament next weekend. Get my space for Vegas, and then just hunker down and save money to go to Vegas and not play any SWU until Vegas. And then win Vegas, and then Netflix will write a documentary about it.
Yeah, be like Dendy in his desk. If you know, you know.
Yeah, and then I can see Netflix making a film about it, a bit Mighty Ducks-esque, perhaps. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm not all about the silk life of going to every single PQ and winning them to get some free flights.
Yeah. And Silk, if you're watching, just think about how much money you're spending going to all these PQs. It's cheaper just to get the flights. Stop it. I know you're having fun, but it's cheaper just to buy the flights.
Yeah, stop having fun and stop winning.
Well, has anyone too?
You got to cement yourself as the most goated UK player.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah. So today, what we're going to chat about? We're going to chat about post-ban of Force Throw. It's been a week? Yeah.
Yeah, last Monday.
Last Monday, but we kind of like banned it from the announcement, didn't we? We were like, wow, no one play it. Or else
that Thursday, no one picked it up. No one had it.
I had a couple of people on Carabas Force Throw me, and I was a bit disappointed, but...
They might have been practicing for a tournament at the weekend, though, right?
They may have been, so I will allow it.
It wasn't until the Monday.
My dog is causing terror.
Oh.
I'm sure it'll be fine. So we're going to have a chat about that. We're going to have a chat about Spain, chat about Sheffield, just about Limited, I guess, in general. I did see someone selling a box of Legends of the Force today for £68, and I was like, maybe I buy that, and we can have some little drafty Sealy practice.
68 quid.
And then I googled it, and you can just buy a box for 70 quid, including postage. So it's actually not a good deal. Well, it's a £2 better deal than you can get from like Beanie Games or something. So
Wait, so Legend of the Force is now six. Did you say 70
70
quid?
quid. 70 quid a box.
That's crazy. I thought it was not like a bad set at all. To be fair, like it's not one
Yeah.
that isn't lacking power.
No,
Mm.
and I guess it's like there's like one big chase legendary in Anakin,
Yeah.
and then the rest are a bit kind of like, but yeah,
Two.
70 quid. What's the
It's
other one?
Vader.
Vader. And some people also
Kind
wanted
of.
the GIs and like Grogu's as well. So there's a
Yeah,
few pretty good
and
legendaries there.
HK's a legendary, isn't he?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you know,
Hot 47.
So there are some goodies. I was looking at it and I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy that box for 68 quid. And then I looked online and realised I can get one for 70. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. I won't jump on it. But it's interesting to know, yeah, you can just get a box now for about 70 quid.
We should definitely still do that though, because
only time.
We haven't had a draft, have we?
No, not this set. But it won't be until after Spain and all that now, right? Because you're away next weekend, and then we're off to Spain the weekend after, and then we won't want to play any more limited because we would have played 2 big tournaments worth of it and be sick of it.
Potentially. Although in Spain, you're not doing the limited, are you, Michael? No.
Going to the limited regional and then not playing the limited part of it.
Yeah. I'll say that. I'll take that. I do not really enjoy limited. I hate RNG. It's annoying because I just know. It's just like I'll open my first pack. It's just
Nothing.
I don't even know. Yeah, it's just 4 rare bases or however many packs they give you. You know, and it's like, I just go, you know, kill myself then basically.
Well, yeah. It is a struggle. Like, I definitely don't feel this set is as fun to play sealed as the last set was, but I got Luke twice in pre-releases for set 4 and did really well because Luke and Vader are really strong. So
yeah, but all regionals are going to be limited, right?
maybe.
Yeah, I thought all regionals were limited. I think that was part of their setup now. So
Right.
the Friday there will always be a limited tournament.
Yeah, I did see they updated the rules to say that you can drop from Friday if you want.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that
Yeah,
the pooch?
she's having a mare. Who knows? Yeah, so it would be interesting to see if they continue to do that and how many they do. Do they increase the PQ number of limited events as well? Because there's only 1 in the UK out of 12. Like, you know, do they go to 2? So you kind of get like a higher, percentage of the events.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what happens next week, right? Because numbers were real shit for that at one point.
They really I checked them yesterday, and there's 42 tickets sold for it now, where for the longest time they were under 20.
Yeah, I reckon it will be 60 plus. You've got payday still to happen for a lot of people.
Yeah, over the next week. Yeah.
So I'll get that ticket Tuesday. So I think it will be 60 plus.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what happens after round 2. Like how many people will just drop. Like,
well, yeah, like how much of a bad day do you bother with? I think it's a bit different at a PQ because you have kind of committed the drive for the day there. Like you can't really do anything else other than just go home, right?
Yeah.
Which, if there's a group of you going, that's not going to be as feasible. But I'm sure by lunchtime, maybe once you've done 4 rounds, the amount of people coming back could be a lot lower.
Yeah.
Because if you've just got a bad deck, what's what are you getting? Nothing.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity. Like if I was the store, it would be a good opportunity to do like a Twin Sun side event or something like that, just to make something a bit more.
It'd be interesting to see, because obviously, like the American limited events sell out. They go to like 128, like all of them. And I've not actually looked at the melee on it and seen, do people tend to play it all out or not.
Yeah, I'll do a little investigating because they're absolutely batshit mental for it in the States. They absolutely love it. Maybe it's the more optimistic mindset of an American compared to the British mindset of I'm just gonna open 6 awful packs and have a terrible day. I don't know what am I better? I can't believe I'm spending 50 quid on this.
I mean, yeah, that's the other big thing, though, isn't it? Is the 50 quid. Like a normal PQ is like 25.
Yeah.
So you are paying for those extra packs for the same pricing, but it's obviously just you've just got to love the format, haven't you?
Yeah, and I do like limited. I think it does make it a bit fairer. But I understand why Michael doesn't like it.
Yeah,
because-
it just makes it a bit fairer, really.
Yeah.
It's like fair in an unfair way. It's just like you're either lucky or you're not.
Yeah. But bad players still do badly.
True. You could have a pre-constructed deck. You can still pilot it horribly.
Yeah.
I'm just having a quick look now at the rankings, and the drop-offs are real.
Really?
Yeah, so in the guy who finished 51st did 7 games, but the guy in 52nd did 6. So only 51 people of the 120 something, 123 completed all 7 Swiss rounds.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's understandable, right? It's understandable. Is that the same at most PQs, though? Do you think, or do people play them out now?
I think that you're more likely to finish playing it outright. Like, I don't think I've ever dropped from a PQ. I don't generally drop from tournaments anyway, but
You dropped from Athena, but that was because you were going to try and win a newt.
oh yeah, sure, I have dropped from PQ because I lost my first 2 games and then played the 3rd round because they weren't starting that tournament until the next round after. So yeah, I did drop from that. So yeah, you're right. But and then that's also the home field one, and there was a side event.
Yeah.
I probably would have carried on had it been a 2-hour journey or whatever, just to see what you can get to, because it's better than just sitting around and doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that because it's just me and Ethan going up, just hoping we both do as well as each other.
Yeah,
and not one of us makes like
The
the
other
top
way
cut,
around.
and the other one, So, and I'd say we're both fairly similar in capability.
A lot of it, I think a lot of it as well, just generally will be: do you get the packs? Do you see the deck in the packs? Because you might try, there is a chance that not knowing the format of sealed well enough that you go to create your deck from your 6 packs and you just kind of go, I'm going to play this leader or this, when actually it's like, oh, you should have been playing villain actually because you didn't see it, but this card's like really good and will only see you through. So just don't do that. I don't know what the answer is because I've only done 3 limiteds, 3 sealeds, and they all went very badly. So don't listen to me. Don't be afraid of getting a leader you think is rubbish. I'm going to make you talk amongst yourselves for 2 seconds because my dog is being a pain.
It's our time to turn this into a football podcast, Michael.
Oh, I was actually good. I have something that I wanted to derail this sort of chat with.
Yeah.
It's still Star Wars related, but I didn't notice this because I took a look at the OP, sort of all the OP cards you can get out of the packs, right, of the weekly play. And Obi-Wan and like all the starter cards that are normally hyperspaces aren't in it anymore. They've taken that out. I thought that was crazy. In my head, I was going to be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to pull a hyperspace Obi-Wan. I really need an Obi-Wan to build some of these green decks now. And it's just like, yeah, I hadn't pulled none. Pulled an absolute metric crap ton of do or do nots. And then it's just like, yeah, wait, where's the starter cards? FFG, where are the starter cards?
It's this set, isn't it? It's the first.
Yeah,
one.
it's a set.
Yeah.
Because you have the Millennium Falcon and the what's it called?
Fire spray.
Yeah, that's it. Fetch Fire Spray.
We can't call it what it used to be called.
Yeah, no.
Well, Michael can.
Yeah, Michael, you can say it, but we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Which I can understand why they've done that because they want people to buy those spotlight decks, right? And I guess
But people did though. People still bought those. Like I remember in the first set, like Leia, I think it's like R2D2 or something, or C3PO. Like some of those are the starter deck cards.
Yeah.
Wing Leader as well. I think Wing Leader's
my
no. Is that an
Um,
uncommon? Is that an uncommon?
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
What was
Yeah.
in there?
But
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure it's
R2
Leia.
and 3PO
And Leia.
and Leia, I think.
Yeah.
And Luke's lightsaber, Vader's lightsaber.
Yeah. Yeah, like those sort of things. It's just like,
Yeah.
all right, you guys can buy it and get it from the starter decks, and they had both of them in it, or you can get it from OP packs. And then they were just like, nope, split them up, take them out of the OP packs, make them buy more packs, because you can get them from the foil slots and hyperspace slots in regular packs.
Yes, you can.
So,
Yeah, I've managed
which
to
is why
pull a
boxes-
hyperspace Qui-Gon saber, I think, so far to replace my default ones because I just buy the spotlight decks. It's like 20 quid. It's not that bad.
And you get a
20.
pack now as well, right?
Yeah, and you get a
Yeah.
pack in it, so it's only costing you a tenner.
True. Am I just hateful and I don't want to spend much money? Yes, probably.
Yeah,
I should just buy the cards outright.
you're about to inherit an entire collection of Swoo from Jamie when he quits in 2 months' time. So
Yeah, I'm not looking for the time where he's like, "Oh, do you want to buy my share out?" I'm like, no, no,
nope.
thank you.
You can keep hold of your worthless collection because most of it is first block.
Yeah. I think I still need to buy Maul. Dispatcher number 7.
Yes, this is Sylvie. She's being a nightmare. She's got a lovely cardboard tube, though.
Yes. I thought that might have been a pig's ear.
No. But if she sits here, she might be quiet. So we'll see how this goes.
Fair. But yeah, I still need to buy the Maul one because I just want that Maul one. And
He's your boy, isn't he? I'm surprised you don't.
He is. He is my boy. And I just never got round to buying it,
Hmm.
really. Yeah. I did plan on playing him this set, but especially like after I pulled the showcase, but I had to sell it because I'm poor.
Hmm. Oh, you did pull the showcase just before, didn't you? In the last week at Zatu or something, wasn't it? Before the set came out. You could have gone full Ethan.
Didn't was it Ben? Like he pulled the showcase the week before that as well.
Yeah, he pulled something shite.
Was it Kanan?
Yes.
Yeah, it was because he played Kanan the next week.
Yeah.
He pulled something shite.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a good lead. It wasn't. I looked at it and went, "That's not the one you wanted, though, was it?"
No.
Being someone who's never pulled the showcase they've wanted, like I've done what Newt, Kaz, Luke, Cassian are the 4 showcases I've pulled.
Didn't you get Moth as well? You got Gideon.
No, that was Simon.
Okay.
Simon pulled Moth from a pack.
I've only pulled that GI. Oh, he's getting assaulted.
Was that original GI? Oh no, it was the new GI. It's the yellow GI,
yeah.
the really bad one. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I managed to actually get like 55 quid or something for that. I was just
Thank
like,
you, collectors.
Damn, whoever that was, buddy. Thanks.
Yeah. It's okay, but you made loads of money when you sold your Sabine showcase as well, didn't you? So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. Made money on that investment.
That guy is sitting there laughing, man. As Sabine's showcase is now going to go up because of all her placements and stuff.
No, I reckon she's
a hard world. It's a hard world out there.
Yeah.
Hasn't she? She's won 2 this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound very cooked to me.
No, I mean her value won't go up. That showcase won't go back up.
No,
Because she rotates so soon now, right? Who's buying one now?
it's 100% the best showcase. I've seen some people say, "Hey, the showcase is ass" or whatever. Like they give those sort of opinions, but I'm telling you, that is one of the best showcases they've made.
It's definitely one of the better. I'm not sure it's the best. I think that's probably Palpatine. He's in the chair, right?
and
It's in the chat.
Pilot Boba is also good, yeah.
Pilot Boba. Oh, Django Showcase as well in the rain.
Nah, I can't give you no love to that one. I can't give no love to that one.
Look, just ignore the ability and what he did.
Yeah. Completely just rained on my parade at Liverpool. Don't even get me. Don't even get me started.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you what we will get you started on. What's next? And by what's next, I mean what's now, because Force Row's gone. We've built some decks. You played twice last week, didn't you, Michael?
Yeah.
I played once. Stephen played once.
Yeah.
And so what have you built, Michael? What are you playing now that Force Row's gone?
Now the Force Row, well, I was playing this before the Force Row ban because I'm just a maniac. I picked up Hand Green with Data Vault, and Danny's being like, "Oh, it's crap. Play 30 HP." I'm probably just a little baby, and I'm crutching on Data Vault 3 extra HP because I can't play the game properly.
Yeah.
That's probably why I like it. But yeah, no, that's what I've been sort of cooking so far. But I feel like if I'm not really too confident by the time that we have to go to Spain, that's probably where I'm going to do the pivot to Sabine because it's
Comfortable shoes.
comfy shoes and a child can play it.
Yeah. I mean, having taken Sabine to the last regional as well, when I went to Lille, if all else fails, I'll be sleeving it back up.
It's just very consistent, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, very consistent. And I just like how snappy the games are. Like you don't have to put too much mental exhaustion. You don't have that near the end of the day.
Yeah. You just got to try and avoid some Boba Fetts because they give you a bad time.
Yeah. But that's another deck that's just brain dead and plays itself.
Yeah, maybe I'll play that.
but Chewie's now smoking hot, right? Particularly in both of those decks, right? That you
Yeah.
Force Row isn't around to get rid of him.
Yeah, I guess the only annoying thing is I faced it the other day on Karabast. It's played against an Iden, and she just waited until turn 5, and I had a clown car out with a Chewie and one other pilot in there. I was just swinging and be like, "Oh, look at all this damage!" Because traitorous, give me that. And I was just like, "Oh my god, I can't bounce this now. What am I supposed to do?"
Yeah.
Actually, over.
The no glory only results as well. It's a really good answer to it.
Yeah.
So those 5 cost removals are spicy, which I think might lead to you making Spark main board for Han so that you can answer.
I don't even think the no glory only results is even that bad of a thing because by the time you're on turn 5, you're already slapping down for hand. If they do that to get rid of your Chewie, you're like, fair enough. Here's a hand solo, or here's a U-wing.
Just ramp out, I guess, don't you?
Yeah.
Sure, and that's the same. I suppose if they traitorous it, it's ready, it's in space, it's waiting for you. But then, I guess at that point you're just like, well, if I just run upgrade removal, I can just remove the upgrade of traitorous, right? So
yeah,
not that you'd want to bamboozle it, but that's why I've come to the point where I'm probably running 2 bamboozles, 1 confiscate in my sideboard or my main.
Yeah, I've got
just to keep
main
safe.
is 2. Main is 2 bamboozles, and I got 2 in the side of confiscate. So
I'm looking at your list now. You've got 3 bamboozle, 2 confiscates on the side.
All right, there you go. That's the spread.
Yeah.
Which one is it? The smoked chorizo and hand one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I'm interested, because Parliamentarian, I'm also just like, do I still pick 2 copies of this in my sideboard? I think Kylo's just dead now, right?
There was one Kylo that I saw on what's it called? True Competitive Hub, and when he won literally the Sunday before the Monday ban, and he had Force Throw in it. Yeah. And I was like, look at this guy getting the last fucking hurrah out of this deck. But I think it'll probably be fine because you weren't really playing. The Force Throw was good, but I guess you just go play Migs, discard something, Tarkin Town the first unit, and the next turn you sort of try and keep that tempo of either Power of the Dark Side or another Migs ping and something. And then when you get into turn 3, you just pillage them to try and get as much cards out of their hands as possible.
Yeah.
But I guess it's not as efficient as Force Throw.
Yeah, I think it's one of those decks that you'll still see people winning tournaments with it because they're doubling down on the fact that they're expecting that no one else is going to prep for a Kylo deck because
But then when the play rate of that deck, so say there's 100 people, and there are 3 or 5 Kylo players, do you tech for it?
Nah.
You don't, do you?
Yeah, you're just like, hey, if I hit it,
You hit it, right? And I need to win it without Parliamentarian. Unless Kylo starts to see quite a positive win rate, and you're like, okay, there may be 5 Kylos, but 2 of them are probably guaranteed to be in the top 8. I need to make sure I bring Parliamentarian because I reckon I'm getting top 8. Then I think that's okay. But it's really hard, isn't it? Like with a new meta, every time you're like, well, what is the likelihood of me playing against this thing? What is the proportional representation of each leader go to be able to be like, is it worth pinging spicy cards like Parliamentarian in? Where I think there's still a lot of value in just like checking against Tarkin Town generally. I think CAD is both good, winning, and like you say, if you do bump into a Kylo Tarkin Town or the other Quinlan Tarkin Town, just having general abilities or units that have like 5 health that you can drop early that don't die to it, there is a lot of value there. Where I'm not sure, teching against Kylo or teching against an Iden or, if it is worth it.
I think you need to tech for Iden now, right? Or just blue-green villain in general. I think you need to tech for. Because, as we saw yesterday, Iden is still knocking about and doing quite well. So I think, and we are at that stage of the cycle, aren't we, where control sneaks in.
Yeah, it depends on how much Sabine kicks around, right, to whether or not how hard that control goes. Like, I think we're not going to see Palpatines rocking around.
I see a couple of jammy ones being like, oh, hello, I brought this deck even though I shouldn't have.
Yeah, but that was always the way, even when Sabine was in her peak during set 2, right? You still had people being like, well, I'm just going to play double green Palp and hope I don't hit Sabine. And like one of them would do it and be like, yay, Palp's still good. And you're like, no, Palp just lucky.
Green-yellow seems to be doing all right.
Yeah, I think that's just down to it being able to nick a lot of stuff, though, isn't it? Nick a lot of stuff and killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys thinking about teching into Han, or do you really think that that's not going to pick up, or do you think it's just our story? Oh, we think that we have some original idea or whatever. Also banned.
It's hard to say really because I feel like the results, because we only had 1 day of results, we still haven't had all the reported results from those tournaments. A lot of those tournaments are 40-player events, so they're kind of just like big showdowns really. And I don't know, 40-player PQs are just a bit like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not too meta defined. That's the kind of things that Akbar wins, right? And you're like, is Akbar good? No, it's not. It just had a good run, and it had a good day. So I kind of feel like anything that wins a 40-man PQ is in the block of like, oh, it probably just had a good day.
Yeah. One Han, OG Han, won a tournament in Mexico.
Sure.
But it's been fairly open this weekend.
It has. I don't think there's been a double up so far, or at least the last time I checked, I don't think the same leader had won twice.
Han.
Oh, okay. Han 2.
Han 2, yeah.
Han 2 blue, still good. Yeah. Who would have thought?
Yeah. I mean, that didn't need force throw, did it? So
no, because all of your, a lot of your value is coming from just playing really good units a turn early. And then that kind of gave you playing on curve, and then you could cheek in a force throw on the same turn. It just made it really good, right? But
chatting about Han, somebody in this 3 is really leaning into Han.
Who's that, mate?
Who would that be?
Is it you, Stephen?
Is it hell?
Is it hell? Yeah, I'm quite a fan.
Yeah.
Mainly because it gave me an excuse to dust off old double yellow.
Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely vile that.
And I touched Michael on Thursday with it, and he was mad.
I was a salty sailor. I was even I was more saltier than being OB'd by you for 13 or 14 or whatever
When I
the
was
hell
playing
you were
Vader.
doing. Yeah.
Is it more salty than when like you'd get force choked on Sabine?
That's the most triggering.
Yeah, I think that's definitely how you might make Michael.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
Jamie
that
playing
one.
boss can just be like, force choke?
How it would start, it would be
Pass.
Yeah. It would be pass.
Shut up.
Pass.
Yeah.
I'll ping my bounty. Pass. You flip Sabine. Force check.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the card, sir. Thank you. Let me just kiss your boot while I'm at it.
Yeah. Yeah. I have. Yeah. So I did put a bit of testing into double yellow. Basically last weekend, and then the deck I built from just my folders flipping through wasn't very good, so I sat down and threw DD and built it properly. And I think I'm kind of there now with the list. I'm just not sure that the list is good enough.
So looking at it, there's two things in it that I question.
Ooh.
And that's wing leader and stolen hauler.
Okay. So stolen hauler is amazing into the Talking Town decks. You play that into Cad, you play that into Quinlan. It doesn't die. You can sneak a harm pilot onto it. Turn 2, it starts just whacking for 6, and they can't answer it. And because like open fire stops killing it. If they play enough Underworld, you might be able to mount the there's McClunky as well. It does live to a McClunky. When I played against Luke, he one-dropped McClunkied it, and then I just played another unit, and then start hitting all the damage on that rather than that, and then you need to look for an open fire to finish it off. And even if they do, it's just like, well, I'll just pivot to the ground, I'll flip Han, I'll play Infest Nest or something, or you can just waylay it back. But yeah, the hauler is awful into anything blue, right?
Yeah.
When I played against Dan as Bosk Blue, game 2, slid them straight out. Because they ain't doing nothing other than causing me pain.
Yeah, they're going straight on his side, aren't they?
Yeah, I've realised looking at this, the sideboard is incorrect, so I'll send you the most up-to-date one. Because I've got 3 Gamorrean guards on the one we're looking at the moment, and they're anti-Sabine tech.
Yeah.
But I just felt in the moment, and this is more of a locals pick, if I was going to a big event with it, I probably would put them back in, but I was just like, no one's playing Sabine. I'm never going to side them in.
Yeah.
We don't need to worry about it. And, Han, Double Yellow Han has such a good matchup into Sabine anyway. You don't really need Gamorrean guards to help seal that game. Wing Leader is incredible because it can buff 3PO, Bodhi, Ezra, Party Bus Falcon.
I keep forgetting Bodhi's Rebel as well.
Yeah.
He's Imperial and Rebel, isn't he?
Yeah. So if you open up with, the only turn 1 plays that aren't Rebels is Yellow Falcon, Stolen AT Hauler, and you're only playing tech in a pinch if you need the 5 health. Again, when I was playing against Luke, I was keeping techs and just playing him because he can't be pinged Talking Town turn 1 and can get some decent value out of him.
Okay.
So Wing Leader good. Because it also turns 3PO into a 3/6, which generally means you can start trading into other 2 costs while drawing you. There's 24 3 cost cards in the deck. So you just call 3 every time, and you're drawing pretty happily.
Yeah, you've got a few in there.
Yeah. The kind of the big issue that this particular build of the deck has is when you go into that Han flip turn and you're kind of ramping up to 7, is that generally you don't have one of your 4 7 cost cards in your hand.
Yeah.
So that's more of a side thing because I've got Radiant 7. Is it Radiant 7? And Qui-Gon's in the side. And what I would probably do is just toolbox it and pit one of each of the 4 7 drops in the deck, and then just tweak it turn 2 about which one I need the most. Because I don't think there's a big difference between playing a Qui-Gon or playing a Han or playing an Infest Nest or playing a Qui-Gon, or I think if you're ramping into a 7 cost, They're all kind of doing good stuff, and you can work out the actual 2 that you need the most after game 1, and you kind of just make it more efficient that way, and just leave your net a bit wider. Because there are matchups where you're like, oh, I really wouldn't want Radiant 7, or I really wouldn't mind a Radiant 7 in this opening game, and you just don't have it. Where having 1 copy is not going to affect you that much, I don't think.
Okay.
But one thing I was about to say, like, one thing I found about double yellow now is that the units just aren't quite there anymore. Like, Cunning, still a really good card, but Bodhi, a 3/3 for 3 that discards a non-unit. It's just like 3/3 for 3 on a 3 cost. Like, there's so many 3/5s or 3/4 3 cost now.
He's just
There's
gone.
so many 3 damage 2 drops. Unless you've got the initiative, which you never do, unless you're playing against another Han and you started with it, and you can get Wing Leader on him and turn him into a 5/5, he's just dead. And he's kind of like a spark that has a bit of a body that kind of makes your opponent trade, but he generally doesn't stick on the board. And Cantina Bouncer being a 3/5 for 5 is just so underrated now. Like, you know, that's a 3 cost body where you could argue historically that's probably a 4 cost body. So having, you know, you're still having a waylay for 2. I guess, you know, arguably you're playing a 3/5, nothing, like do nothing, then playing a waylay on top of it in the same action. So that, you know, it should cost you 6 if you're playing a normal deck. So you kind of get a 1 discount and get to roll it all into 1 action. So it's still an alright card. But I would be much happier if it had a bigger booty, I think, and could just stick around a bit more and just trade a bit more efficiently. The only kind of like real standout is you got like the Mandalorian now, who's a 5/6, so infinitely better, and can exhaust 2 ground units for the same cost as bouncing one of those back to hand.
He's such an underrated card.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and he's so good, and it's just that versatility. He's one of the few pilots where if you actually have to play him as a ground unit, he actually does something, and that thing that he does do is really good. It's a shame that even if you're playing into Sabine, right, you could just Han ramp up to 5 and just hold on to him, wait for the Sabine flip, and even if you're just exhausting her and they've attacked with everything else, you're like, I'm going to stop you this turn, and then next turn he has enough damage to take her out if she doesn't get Darksabered or Yoda Sabered. So I think I might try and squeeze another Mandalorian in the deck, but it's tough. But which is basically, and I'll just straight onto it, it's like I think Green Han is the answer, and I don't think it's Data Vault, as Michael had alluded to earlier. I think 30 health is better. I think you consistently really need to draw your resupply turn 1.
Yeah.
Failing that, I think you also just really consistently just need to draw your like better quality 7 drops. Or your really good quality 3 drops, like dropping an OB over I'll just flip back to Michael's. Over a Echo-based defender, for instance. Which is obviously in there because he doesn't have OB. Buy your starter decks, people. No. And, you know, it's still doing a very similar thing. It's not as quick, because that's the thing, like double yellow Han, you know, I was having games against Luke where I'd won by turn 4, turn 5, just because it's just like damage, game over. Where Green kind of has that flexibility of still, you're playing a lot of the same cards. Obviously, you get to add all the green stuff in to mean you don't have to play as much worse rate yellow stuff. Like, you know, instead of playing a Bodhi, you can just play an Obi-Wan or a blue leader. That Han ramp will allow you to get into your 7 costs quicker. And in this version, if Stephen has managed to pull it up on the screen properly, you'll see that I've already toolboxed the Emphas Nest, the Han Solo, and the Qui-Gon to be one-ofs, and then put the other second copies of it in the side. Again, just to allow you to make that call going into game 2 about what you need. But I think the U-wings and the Becks are just too good to ever reduce down, because if you haven't got a Beck in your hand or another 7-drop, U-wing allows you to pull one, hopefully. Or, worst case, allows you to just pull 2, 3 drops. And kind of and run with it.
U-wing into Beck is disgusting.
It's just very helpful, isn't it? Fills your board, lets you dig, play a 7/7, lets you dig, play a 3-cost. And if that 3-cost is a Falcon, then you also get to swing for 3 damage.
That's partly why I like. Sorry to interrupt you there, but that's partly why I like. I like the hand data vault, because even though you have the 10 extra cards, right? People that's make it. You do, fair enough. You do have to get consistently lucky and draw the cards, but normally I do have at least one U-wing or one Kellerin or something like that, and that sorted me out. So that's like you got your game plan, alter how you navigate the early game to what your opponent what opponent you're playing in, and then get that ramp off. So that's why I don't mind the data vault, because you're just digging anyway.
Yeah, you do absolutely. I think that's 100% right. I think if you couldn't play resupply turn 1, I would be fully on board with data vault. But you just the chance in which you're drawing resupply in your opening hand with data vault lowers it to a point where I'm just like, I can just win the game if I play this card first.
Right.
And that's it. If resupply rotated out or got banned tomorrow, straight onto data vault. I think that'd be the answer. I'm just put a lot of stock in that turn 1 resupply.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be giving it a go next week anyway, see how it goes. Because all I played is the data vault one, especially on Karabas, and I tried playing the dirty health. But you just don't get that same sort of read on Karabas.
No, it's always a tricky minefield. It's like, is this deck good, or are the people I'm playing not good?
Yeah, it's like I was back at the start of the set when I was actually having success with Cal Kestis, and then pulled up to real life.
Yeah.
Well and truly humbled.
And the other thing I'll say about this deck, the Green Han, is I've put home 1 in the sideboard, and you're just pulling that in for all the blue-green hero matchups. Because, they go on so long, Ray isn't generally going to outmuscle you with, like, Lukes and stuff, because you've got your own 7-drops to answer it. And when you can, like, home 1 a Beck back out, tap a couple of extra resources to pay for it, then pull another 3-cost out, it just allows you to do some quite silly things. And just the give your whole board restore, also valuable. Oh, I'll also just give a shout out to Grogu in Harm 1 generally. Is another card that's really, really good into the ping decks. Especially CAD, especially Kylo, and all of that stuff, because although you're not putting your damage on it yourself, there's more than enough decks out there with Boba as well. We just put all the damage on it, and then you just start throwing it back at them. And it's probably something I would look at putting into Han Yellow as well, maybe. Or at least sideboard.
Yeah, it's an underrated card, right? I think.
Yeah.
People who use it regularly are fully aware of how good it is. People who have never used it kind of disregard it a little bit, right? Until for 5 turns it's just smashing 2 damage into you, and you're not really doing anything about it. It soon adds up, right?
For sure, and especially into the Boba decks as well, right? Because there's so much indirect, but you just kind of go, well, I'm going to put some on Yoda, and I'm going to heal it off, or put it on whatever unit, and I'm going to heal it off with Yoda. He's just got having 6 health as well. You can also just be like, you know what, Yoda has had his time. I'll just kill him.
Yoda. It's Grogu.
It's Grogu. Sorry. Don't mean to be racist to the race that we don't even know what it's called. There's only 3 of them in existence. It shouldn't be that hard, should it?
Have they still not said what race they are?
No.
Maybe that'll be on the film.
Maybe.
Awful trailer.
The trailer was alright.
But I'm slightly worried, because that, spoilers if you've not seen the trailer, it's a trailer.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
That bit with the AT-ATs, the Lord of the Rings over the mountain.
Yeah.
That should have been saved for the film.
Sure.
And the fact they felt like they had to put that in means either more mental stuff happens in the film,
Mm-hmm.
or they're like, we're a bit worried. Let's put this really mental thing that happens in the film in the trailer.
Ooh. I think they're going to struggle with just wrapping up The Mandalorian in that movie. But we'll see, I guess.
I think he's gonna die.
Ooh. I know.
I think he's a goner.
Pascal does love dying, but I don't think he'll...
Is he even in it? Like, is he even physically in the film? Because he wasn't in the last series.
He was
was
on
he?
Mandalorian, no. Just did all the voice.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah.
Go on then, Stephen. We've got to get on to yours, because we've actually waffled on and on.
Yeah. So
what are we looking at first?
It's probably no surprise that I'm playing red-green villain at the minute.
Okay, we're going to go that one.
Yeah. That one. They're both red-green.
The one where you're suddenly a Brazilian man.
Which one was that? That's the...
No ramp, no party.
No ramp, no party. Yeah. That is loosely based, almost card for card, for one that won a PQ this week.
Okay.
But I also did quite well in a previous PQ with it. Thinking of Han as well, like if Han does become as much of a menace as we think it might do, having something that can keep up with Han without the penalty is quite handy.
I remember many a times playing Jamie's Boss Green as Han, double yellow Han, and sometimes he just flips and OBs you and kills your Han, and you're like, oh well.
Ruh-oh.
Rat-row.
So that's my reasoning behind picking that one. One,
Yeah.
it's done well. It's done well recently. And two, I've done all right with it in the past.
Just looking at the list, it just makes me want to cry. Honestly, pain and suffering in an image right there.
Yeah. And it is like if I don't see the ramp in the first turn, then I've lost, basically.
Sure.
You need to hard mulligan for it, but there's plenty in there to get there. There's resupply, there's price on your head, there's super laser techs.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then there's enough with those smaller units to kind of keep them at bay until you get all the big boy stuff.
Yeah.
In play testing, Eighth Brother has been sensational.
Right. Because I just want to point out, like, my original, when I looked at this list, was like, you've got one early game ground unit, ignoring the super laser tech, which is just the phase 3 Dark Trooper. Which is mad. I find that mad.
Yeah.
But you've got a lot of hard removal, though, so...
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, because there is a lot of hard removal. And you're ramping. You're concentrating on, right, I want to get a 6 real quick. So yeah, if you don't get any of the ramp, then you've probably got the trooper.
Yeah.
And the ambush spaceship or the sentinel spaceship. You're going to have some of your smaller things. Yeah, it's massively struggled. It struggled really badly. I played like 3 games against an Iden Data Vault player today, and there was just no way around it. Just no way around getting there. So that's the rock to my scissors, I think.
Yeah.
But everything else, it has a fairly fair kind of 50-50 into. I think. I quite like the sideboard because you can tech it for different things. The ambush spaceship for boba lists. Bombing run for the next list that we're going to look at. Top target if it's something that you're going to go on for a while. And I can never remember the name of the other spaceship. Relentless.
For the Idens and
and then Palp's return for Han.
Yeah, and just dragging it all back, right? And and the Idens as well when you can.
Yeah. So it is a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is Vader, because helmets. I only do well with leaders with helmets, it would seem. That seems to be. I think it's in a good spot. You've not seen many of them at the minute, but with less red around means less bombing runs.
And Force Throw was a card that really ruined Vader's day as well.
Yeah, just cool. I play Vader. I Force Throw, I create Dragon into Vader and kill it.
Yeah.
And again, it's the one that I've probably used the most recently.
Yeah.
So if I was going to a tournament, it would be one of those two. I think it does all right going into harm as well. Like you can usually steal the turn 3 play.
Yeah. The only thing you don't want to see, right, is an early Falcon. Like the yellow Falcon, right? Because it's just like, I'll kill your Y-Wing, and then the other ship just can't do anything. But I think that's the only thing that you really see early. That's going to cause you a bad time, because you can just sanction a shuttle, anything that they have played.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I quite like bringing Chewie in because people don't expect it. Like sticking Chewie in a lurking tie or a 7th Fleet defender.
Yeah.
Getting rid of this bad boy.
Yeah, they watch them go, oh.
The only thing that I am like, what's happening here, is just that cartel spacer. Because I know it's lovely, but you can't play at turn 1 because you're having a bad time if you've done that. And
it tends to be a late play.
Yeah, like that's the thing, right? If you top deck it and you're like, oh, nice, now I've got it for like my double drop or whatever, or I can like get it in the line, but it just, I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be something better than cartel space, but maybe there isn't.
Like it could be the other.
Because I just feel that Death Space Skirmisher is just the better version of it, right? Because it's always turned on where you might not have the yellow in play for it to do anything, and because you're always going to have a spaceship in play, or else you're lost anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only card where I kind of look at it and just go,
Most of my spaceships are yellow as well.
They are, but they're later on, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yes, you're right. Yeah, most of your spaceships are yellow. There's a couple of greys and like 2 greens in there.
I just think the only thing that you could swap it, I guess you could swap it out for, is either the other. What's it, Fujima? Is that how you say it? TIE fighters.
Oh yeah, the ones that make a token.
Yeah.
I do like that double token.
Or the mining guild tie. I don't. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't like it.
Yeah. I do like the mining guild tie. That's what I'm thinking, because it's just another 1-drop and does just give you card draw when you need it.
Yeah.
And I did draw a lot of cards off it sometimes because you've got so many 1-drops. Because you need, ideally you want to go 1-drop, 1-drop, turn 1. Yeah, I really like mining guild tie. That's the change I would make. Thank you for coming to my TED talk.
Oh, okay, lovely stuff. But yeah, they're the two. Boba's in the wings as a potential.
Yeah, well, it's just good, isn't it? You don't need to. The list is basically solved now, I think.
Yeah, I guess it depends what I pull in Sheffield next week, right?
Sure.
If I end up getting some of those cards I need to really make Boba sing, then I swap to Boba for the showdown at Athena, which of course is the biggest tournament in all of the land.
It's a big one. I think it's so big. I don't think I've even marked it in my calendar. I have. It's on the 18th of October.
18th, yeah.
The weekend after Spain. Nice.
Yeah, and that's probably that is probably the last tournament, right? Last slot will.
Because they moved London to the 18th, didn't they? So
is that not going to not doing a showdown, or have they already done this?
No, they're not doing one.
No.
That means I don't go to a PQ this season. That's sad.
Have you not done one?
No.
I thought you'd already been to one.
No, I was going to go to the original London one, but then didn't. And then I was like, It's like 2 months ago, whatever, ages ago.
Yeah.
I was going to go to that and then didn't, and then I was going to go to Port Pie Land and I didn't, and then I was going to go to Sheffield and then I'm not, and then I was like, oh, maybe I can make the last London one, and then it's on the 18th, I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
It's on. Is it the 19th?
Oh, it was on the Sunday.
I think it's on the Sunday.
I don't know whether or not I'll get the pass to go
Yeah.
to Spain one weekend and then go to Athena and London the next, but maybe I'll look into it.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't know. We'll see. The things that's kind of put me off doing the Sunday is
train strikes.
It's London. Getting back from getting to Norfolk from London on a Sunday is
Yeah, the trains are real bad, aren't they?
Yeah. So even if there's not train strikes, that's usually when they do
rail works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can end up having to get 3 buses, which
yeah, no, it's not good.
No, it's all right. Michael will drive us, so won't he? Stratford, let's go, boys. No, he's not in on that.
I despise driving in London. That's the one place where I really get all Jamie like, you know.
Yeah, it's only one motorway. It's one road all the way down to Stratford. It's fine. One road.
Yeah, but it's just when you get into those sort of places,
yeah.
They just go crazy. They just
go crazy. Make me real mad. Right, we've got 4 minutes before we hit the magical hour.
Oh,
so I think we'll round up here. I think we've got some good decks. I can't go to Zatu this week, so it's just Athena again for me. Probably going to play some Harn Green, and we'll see how it goes. What about you two? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, running more hand green until I get cold feet and switch over to Sabine. I guess that's the play.
Yeah, reasonable play.
I will return from the land of steel with my championship
with your mat.
Yeah.
I suppose the next time we would be scheduled to do this is when we are in Spain, so we will not be recording on our normal situated Sunday.
No, probably be the week after, right?
Or yeah, because I don't think we get back from Monday until midnight or something, do we? So yeah, probably yeah. So we'll have a bit of a side shuffle of the Sundays, I guess. So it'll be 3 weeks until the next episode releases, rather than our usual 2.
I'll try and get something else up. As I'm sitting here all on my Todd.
Well, you can take us through your Sheffield winning sealed deck and the rest of the pool and why you made the decisions you did and why you've just got such a big galaxy brain.
Yeah, this one had an R on it. That's why. So
this one had an L.
This one had an L.
And yeah, you know when you look at your sealed deck and you're like, "There's no rares in this." It's not a good sign.
I will try and film cracking the packs if it's allowed, as I might have a new fancy mini chess cam thing. Yeah,
nice.
So
I will.
It's a really subtle one as well. It's not like
is it like one of the like sort of? It's kind of like shaped sort of like that, and it just goes on your chest. Yeah.
I will build my Harn Yellow up properly, do a deck tech with it before I pull it apart and turn into Harn Green, and then I'll do a deck tech with that.
Oh, lovely.
That's the future.
Double content.
Yeah.
I guess I will just try and make the next episode. That will be my
come on.
My reintegration. Just turn up. I
didn't check, but I don't know. You probably were in episode 1, so we're going to say you're in episode 1, 2, and 10. Just keep it up. We've got 6 more months until we go to season 3. See if you can get those episode numbers up. It's good.
Go get those numbers up.
Got to pump those numbers. Those rookie numbers. Okay, I think we're done. Rather be lucky than good. Stephen.
Stay spooky.
Michael.
This
happy
is the
to be here.
Dispatch.
Octo.